bienvenidos a un nuevo video para el canal. Hoy estamos con Revolution 2, pero recuerdan que yo ya hice la misión esta, no la de Bill.
We're okay.
Esta misión.
We have a few cans of food and a rabbit.
Y pues no
For
hemos
what?
repartido.
10,
Sí, son
12
siempre no hemos
people?
repartido, así que tuve que hacer dos
I was in the Navy.
Pero igual
I do
repartido.
not wish to hear about what you got up to in the Navy, Mr. Pearson.
We were stranded at sea for 50 days.
And you unfortunately survived.
When we ran away from Blackwater, I wasn't able to get supplies in.
Well, when government agents are hunting you down, sometimes shopping trips need to be cut short. We'll survive. We always have. If needs be, we can eat you. You're the fattest.
I sent Lenny and Bill hunting and they found nothing.
Well, Lenny's more into book learning than hunting. Bill's a fool. Unless those mountains are full of game that want to read, ain't no wonder they found
Enough of this. We'll go find something. Come on, Arthur.
Wait a second. Hold on. Here. You're gonna need something to eat out there.
Assorted, salted offal. Starving would be preferable.
Come on, let's go.
You can't go hunting. Look at your hand.
I can't stay here listening to you two. Look, if there's game in those hills, I'll find it. And you can kill it.
You need to rest, Charles.
You think this is rest? Come along. Here, you take this. I can't use it, and you'll have to.
Oh, you're joking.
Use a gun, and we'll scare off every animal for miles around. You're never too old to learn, I imagine. All right, let's get out. Ha!
How are you holding up, Charles?
I'm okay. Apart from this hand, stupid mistake.
Still bad?
It'll be fine in a day or two. I just can't pull a bow right now.
Sure hope I can. Never really got the hang of it.
You'll be fine.
So, you reckon we're gonna find something to kill that ain't no Driscoll?
There's meat up here for sure. Pearson doesn't know what he's talking about. Now the weather's eased off a bit, they'll be needing to feed. We'll head up this way, find some higher ground.
Whew. Been a wild few days, all right. Been riding north from Blackwater, getting stuck in the storm, bringing John back in.
You've had a lot put on you. I wish I could have done more.
I didn't mean it like that, just a lot to think back on.
Quiero ver dónde estoy. A ver. Ya.
I still don't really know what happened on that boat.
Me neither. Well, Javier told me a bit, but it sure weren't good. Yeah, okay, boy.
See some of the ground uncovered here. Let's look down this way.
Whoa,
The wind's died down too.
that's good.
No wind at all is bad, but if it's too strong, they won't move. Now, shh. Stay quiet. Yeah, good boy. Stop here a second. I see something. Careful. There's deer been here. Recently.
How can you tell?
How can you not? Let's walk it from here. You're gonna need the bow. Don't leave it on your horse. The gun will scare everything around. Quiet as you can. Stay low and move slowly. You see the tracks?
I think so. Maybe not.
Focus. Hey, I said slow and quiet, Arthur. It's easier in the snow, but once you get your eye in, you'll be able to track nearly as well in grass and woods. Wait. There they are. Are you ready with that bow? Aim for their head or neck. We want a good, clean kill. You can pull back quite hard. You'll feel when it's too much. Now, Arthur. Focus, Arthur. We need... This meat.
Ese es el primer tiro. Pero no del otro mundo. Ok. Vamos a empezar el primero.
See if you can get another one. Come on. You're making yourself too obvious.
Siento que te pones a echar un golpe al otro.
There you are. Whew, done.
Okay, that'll do it. I think that's all we can carry. Okay, I'll go grab the other one. I'm gonna get this packed on my horse.
Good haul, boy. Ready to head back when you are.
Sure. Just need to finish up here.
Yep.
No, pues. No, pues. Es que lo malo de los caballos no es como los carros que tú aceleras, algo es como un buen analizante. Pero no es que el caballo si lo giras para que el joven. Yo ayudo a girar para otro lado.
Come on then. Let's head back. Oh, nice work, Arthur. Should be enough meat here to keep us all fed for a few days.
You found him.
Hoped you'd use the bow, but you're a good shot.
It's easier when they ain't shooting back.
We've seen enough of that.
Considering how things were looking a couple of days back. Well, maybe our luck is finally on the turn.
Seems to me we should be putting our effort into getting off this mountain now.
Soon. People are still weak, and well, you've seen how snowed in those wagons are. They ain't going nowhere until we get some more thaw.
You're probably right. And even if we do get off here, what then? Still have a big price on our heads.
This is a big country. We'll find somewhere to lie low. Dutch and Jose will have a plan. You notice how Pearson's had a bottle in his hand ever since we fled Blackwater? We give the camp cook 5 minutes to grab the essentials and go, and he doesn't even bring a crumb of food.
Good that we caught more than one. A lot of mouths to feed.
And that girl from the ranch now too, but not sure she'll be eating much.
She has a wild look in her eye.
That should do us, boy.
No entiendo por qué no podemos cortar el camino. Muchas.
What were you saying before?
You would too. She lost her husband, her home, everything she had.
So what do we do with her?
Once we get out of here and we're back on our feet, we'll see. She might have family somewhere.
So it was O'Driscoll's you ran into there?
Yeah. Last thing we was expecting.
What is it with the O'Driscolls?
You ain't dealt with them? I suppose. Hell, we ain't run into them much the last 6 months. I guess because they've been over this way.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of talk about them.
Well, we've been scrapping over scores with them for years. Big gang. Nasty sons of bitches.
Watch out. Bear up ahead. Let's see if we can find another way around. We must be real hungry. Stay well back.
He's got a lot of meat on.
We've got enough here. No need to push our luck. Spring storms like this are the worst for animals that sleep all winter. That's a bad idea. Have you seen the size of it?
Yo quiero matarlo, pero no puedo matarlo. Yo mejor te mato a ti y te dejo como carnada.
Cut up. Here, off the trail.
Voy a llamar la atención del oso así. Charles. Retráctate o si no lo hago.
There, boy. We ain't ever talked that much, you and me.
Hey, I need those bullets! Hey, what are you doing? Look out!
Easy. Easy. Boy. Get back.
Zafarse, pero... Ah. Error mío.
Hey, Arthur. You awake back there?
Yeah, just thinking. We ain't ever talked that much, you and me. How long you been with us now? 5, 6 months?
Something like that?
Bet you didn't expect this.
What?
Any of this.
Creo que
Blackwater
cuando
mess.
morimos en el juego,
Being up here.
solo es algo nomás que se recreaba en la mente del
Sooner or later, a
personaje.
job's
O sea, se recrea
gonna go
estos,
wrong. Nature of life.
nosotros, o sea,
I
yo
just thought you
tonto
might
mira
have moved on by
a por el
now.
oso.
You want me to move
Yo
on?
tonto mira por el oso.
Oh, not at
Yo se
all.
imaginaba eso y después se
No,
daba
you
cuenta
could
que
run it alone, no
porque
problem.
porque
I did that for a
Charlie
long
dijo,
time.
estás
Easy. Get a hold of that horse, Arthur.
Entonces estábamos durmiendo.
I'm done with it. Always wondering if someone's gonna kill you in your sleep.
I still wonder that
Creo
most
que es
nights.
así. Que el diálogo
I
no
reckon
sea que
you're
esté
okay.
preparado.
This suits me. Sure, I could fall in with another gang, but Dutch. You know, Dutch is different.
Oh, yes. Dutch is certainly different.
He treats me fair.
No vínculo con
Most
todo,
you do.
es una cosa que
For a
diferente,
fellow with a
¿verdad?
black father and an Indian mother, that ain't normally the case.
Well, we need you now. More than ever.
Good. How long have you been with these boys? Why didn't you run off?
Me? 20 years? Something like that. Since I was a boy.
20 years?
Yeah. Taught me to read. John, too. Taught me a few other things, him and Hosea.
I'm sure.
Dutch saved me. Saved most of us. That's why we need to stick by him through this. He always sees us right. Right, boy? Yeah, good boy.
How's that new horse?
He's all right. He'll do for now. I appreciate you letting me take Taima the other night.
She's a strong one. It's been as hard on the horses as on the rest of us. I don't know what Dutch would do if something happened to the Count.
Same with Bill and Brown Jack. He's a drunk, miserable bastard, but he loves that horse.
I hope they all make it.
I tried to ride the Count once. Hucked me faster than a bull. Won't take nobody but him.
Perdón por ese ruido, pero solo es un carro que está fuerte cuando le bocina a alguien, no sé qué cosa. Solo por ahí.
Want some food back, boys? Good. Come on, let's get these over to Pearson. And thank you for showing me how to use the bow properly.
I only showed you a little. Takes a lifetime of practice to master.
Well, well, well.
Just drop it down in here.
What a surprise. To find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Is that any way to greet an old friend? I feel like we haven't spoken for days.
I do my utmost to avoid you.
Ah, he loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
No, it isn't. Now shoot, get lost.
Well, see you gents later.
See, you got on just fine.
Charles is a wonder.
Have a drink, boys. You earned it.
Jesus, what is that?
Navy rum, sir. It's the only thing. The only thing. Keeps you sane, it does.
Yes, seems to have done a treat on you. You go rest that hand, Charles.
I'll be fine in a few days.
You mind helping me with the skinning, Mr. Morgan? It's easier if we do it together.
Do I get to skin you?
You're always one with the jokes, aren't you? Come on.
This really isn't a job for a man with a burnt hand. I'll see you both later.
You skinned that one you dumped on the floor there. Not too bad, Mr. Morgan. Yeah. They always said you were a butcher. You know, you could trade these or sell these in pretty much any town. If you're looking to make a legitimate bit of money, of course.
Right now, I'm just looking to get off this mountain alive.
Well, if you catch anything else, you bring it to me.
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Heck, Arthur Morgan's first decent bit of hunting after all these years.
Yeah. Well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive. Just make a good stew. Folk need it. It's been a tough few days.
Ah, no, perdón, estaba viendo solo. Chicos, espero que les haya gustado el capítulo de hoy. Revienten el video likes, o sea, sin más, unos 5 likes, póngalo y estaré feliz. Y pues, sin nada más que decir, hasta pronto.